always on my pen and paper, so if you need me, you probably know where I'm at.
I'm at the cypher getting hyper at the lounge, but I can't stand still. I'm off the walls, barely touch the ground, and they're like, damn, chill. Let me catch my breath, and that's the only break I need. They keep saying pass it to the left, I don't know what that means. Go ahead, drop it, get it poppin'. Heads are nodding, I ain't stopping. Hesitate, I'll make you wait. Boy, I keep this in my pocket, anytime, any place. I slide through like I'm on skates, spit that shit, they gravitate. Don't need no time to calibrate. I'm watching, I'm waiting, see an opening and I take it. I'm moving in if it's vacant, cause I love the look on their faces when I show up, show out, hit them with the sound that comes so profound. So gather round, it's going down up in the cypher lounge. And we're back, baby. It's been a little minute. What's up, Nick?
What's up, QC? How you been, man?
I've been good. So, man, fucking got home today. Well, I guess I didn't have to work today, so I was home. And I was trying to get that thing done, you know. Fucking went to bed late, woke up early. I kind of skipped out on like a lot of what I was going to put in there, actually. There was a little bit more I wanted to put in it when I was recording, and then when it came to like the way the beat broke down and all that, I was just like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna get it out. I know I had to go to dinner and all that, so I was like, I'm not gonna put it off till tonight, and then we don't end up streaming and stuff. I was like, fuck it, let's get this shit out of the way. We'll be on to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, man, I dug it. I liked it a lot, and I know that you're always like saying that like you feel like hooks are your weakness. I was vibing with the hook.
Yeah.
Even. Like, it was catchy to me. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I liked it too. I think I could have done a little bit more editing on it, but it was fun. It was a good one. I liked it.
It was nice. And
What's
dude,
up, Brandon?
That beat is just, it's underrated, man. It's slick.
Yeah, I like that beat a lot, actually. That song, the part where it slowed down at the end before the beat came back in and it went out, that part where everything kind of drops out except the main part of the beat, I was like kind of ready to put something there, but I didn't. So I had something written and all that, so would have been cool though. What's up, Caitlin? How you doing? Brandon, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what up, Brandon? What up, Caitlin?
So I'm trying to think of like, I'm trying to not be deep this week. I'm trying to just fucking let something go, you know what I mean? Be slick and just be fucking dumb with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to let loose on something this week.
Yeah. Trying to go stupid. What's up, Connor? How you doing, man?
All right, well, I'll keep in mind fast beats or shit that hits hard.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I haven't even thought at all about what I want to put in the hat. And actually, you know, this week, you know what the hat's going to be. You already know what it is.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, dude, signed and everything. That's G.
Hell yeah. So I'll be throwing them in there.
Hell yeah, man.
Dude. So yeah, I saw you put out your picks video, and you got something you're gonna put out tonight?
Yeah, either tonight or tomorrow morning. I kind of like, I don't know. I kind of want to get into like, you know, journalism or just like analytics and stuff like that, and put stuff out like content like that. Like, you know, like with the Sir crew and the main group within us. I've always talked about, you know, like doing sports, doing the nutrition thing, doing touring abandoned locations, doing like motivation type stuff, maybe writing a book one day. And I just got to get like more comfortable with like writing. I feel like I can like talk things out and explain things better than I can write. So today I was just, you know, fooling around. I had a couple topics, you know, with the things going on with Baker Mayfield and the media, and just how athletes talk to media in general, and how there's kind of just like there's like a goofy like misunderstanding, like to where I feel like the media wants guys to be more personal and like more emotional and like let a little bit of like what they're thinking or feeling out, and then when they do, they turn on them and go rogue and put out these articles, and then these athletes don't want to talk to them. So yeah, I just got in a crazy like writers, you know,
Yep.
just flame and just kept on writing. But yeah, either tonight I'm gonna upload it or tomorrow morning first thing.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for the way you made it sound. Brandon Rogers, Caitlin, Connor, JR, what's up, man? So you guys already know what's up. If you're stopping by or if you're here to chill, either way, welcome. But if you got a beat for me, throw it in the chat. Like I said, I'll take anything. But this week I'm trying to look for something more, less storytelling and more something that slaps, something I can just be stupid with, something that'll pull it right out of me. So either way, whatever it is, if you got a beat, drop it in the chat so I can throw it in the hat. That rhymed right there. Drop it in the chat so I can throw it in the hat. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm excited for the way you made it sound. Like you said, it was gonna have a few different aspects of journalism and comedy and shit like that. So I'm interested to sit down and watch whatever you're putting out this week. So that's cool, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Hell yeah. You ready for this Diaz Masvidal fight, man?
Dude, I'm so pumped. I'm torn because I don't even know who to go for. Cause
right.
I like Nate because I like Nick. Like I have a respect for Nate and his technical skill, and I don't know, he's a bad mother in his own sense. I did root for Connor in their matchup though, but I love Masvidal, man. That dude is a cold mother.
Yes, he is.
There's nothing I don't like about that dude.
You going to the fight? JR said he's going to the fight. That's crazy.
That's G, man. Have a good
Enjoy
time.
that,
That's
dude. Yeah. That's going to be dope. I wish I could make a fight like that, you know.
What are your thoughts on that fight? Who you got? And
I don't know what to... man, I think Masvidal is probably favored. And, I mean, if you gave me money to put on somebody, I'd probably put it on him. But fucking Diaz, dude, I hope he wins, you know? I like Diaz a lot. I like his pure like scrappiness about him and just the way he carries himself. And the Diaz brothers are just some bad motherfuckers. So
yeah,
I hope he wins. I'll be cheering for him. But either way, man, I'm just excited for this fight. Like these two dudes are some G's. You know what I mean? Two big names.
Dude, it's the fight I feel like UFC is like needed and all the fans have asked for. Like. Two names, two crazy competitors, and just downright crazy motherfuckers in their own sense.
Right.
Like you saying with Nate, how he just scrappy and just keeps coming, and Masvidal is just a fucking brutal like monster, man. I love that dude.
Yeah. What up, Trop? He said, "Did you guys see the belt?" No.
The belt.
What you talking about?
Oh, he's probably talking about the belt for fantasy.
Oh no.
In the Sir Crew League.
No, I probably don't even have to worry about that. What up, Scott? How you doing, Scott?
Yeah, what's up, Scott? Good to see you, man.
All right, I'm gonna throw the first while we're talking. I threw the first beat in the hat. I put 0 to 100 by Drake. Oh no, for the fight with Nate. What? No, I didn't see it.
There's a new belt. Damn.
No, I didn't see it. I'm gonna grab this filter real quick. Be right back.
All right.
I can still hear you.
Am I still good on my end? Like none of that like choppy sound or anything?
No, not at all.
All right, cool. Dude, that hoodie is G, man. I want one.
I know, I love it. I haven't taken it off since I got it, and like fucking, it's already starting to like wear down a little bit. Haven't even had it that long.
Chop said they're calling it the bad motherfucker belt.
Fitting. I like it.
That's great.
Connor says, I'm going Masvidal because I think he's got the quickest win ever. I know nothing about UFC, though. Oh, yeah. That last fight that he did, that shit was crazy, but...
Yeah, man. Ben Askren was asking for that, man. I liked him, you know, coming up the ranks and, like, in years past, you know, with his, like, wrestling background. He was dominant in wrestling, like, at, like, world championships, and I think he did the Olympics, too. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to see him get in the UFC so bad, and then he finally did, and he kind of just, he talked too much.
Yeah.
I thought it was so fitting that Masvidal got him with that knee, man.
Yeah. What a like, if I was actually at that fight, I wouldn't want to see that. Like, I would want to actually be there for a full fight. I mean, you get to the main event, all the hype happens, the fight comes up, and then fucking KO immediately, like TKO. What up at MH? How you doing, man?
Suck. You ain't getting your money's worth with something like that. That kind of sucks. But yeah, MH is in the house. Young Prophet's here.
Yep, the Prophet. He said, "How was that fucking candy?" What are you talking about?
Halloween, probably.
Oh, I didn't get no candy.
No, did you pass shit out with Kelsey?
Nope, she went over to a friend's house and passed out some candy. I stayed here and was working on that song. But I was in the studio. I don't even know if kids were knocking on the door. I don't think so. I had all the lights off. It was just tucked in the back corner room.
And then you had that situation last night in Discord.
Dude. Fucking crazy, man. Oh my God. Caitlin, if you're in here, check Facebook. That shit was nuts. I might as well tell everybody what happened last night. Was Trop in Discord when that happened?
I don't know.
Fucking, I came into the studio last night, this window that's right over here. It was nighttime, but it looked like there was a fire right outside the window. So I looked outside the window. Fucking, yeah, you were here. I opened up the window. There's a giant fire behind my neighbor's house, like right next to their house. And it's like almost lighting their deck on fire above it. And I'm like, what the fuck? They get a fire extinguisher and start putting it out. It was a fucking cross. They were burning a cross in their backyard. And like, nobody can see it except me probably. Maybe the neighbors on the other side because it's in their fence and shit. But I'm just like, what the fuck are these weird motherfuckers doing, dude? I don't know, man. There's some weird people.
Fuck yeah, there are.
Connor says, how are y'all feeling about your respected teams this week for NFL? How you feeling about Raiders and Browns?
Oh, I'm feeling good.
I seen you took Raiders.
Yeah.
Because they're at home, right?
Yeah.
Back home for the first time in fucking 5 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, dude, that schedule does no justices for them. And like I said in my pick'ems, like going in the year, everybody was like looking at that like, oh, it's gonna be brutal, and they've done surprisingly like well so far with that schedule and with being away from home for so long. Mm-hmm. And I like the Lions team, but I kind of view them as an up and coming like if they develop their youth talent well, they'll be. I thought they'd be a sleeper this year and a good team going forward after this year.
You talking about Lions?
Yeah, the Lions.
Yeah,
but just I don't know, the Raiders home cooking, being finally back at the Coliseum. I think they'll do fairly well, and Derek Carr has not been a liability lately, so hopefully, knock on wood, that stays the same.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to change the name of this. This stream says week 4, but it's week 5, but no big deal. What up, Bobby? How you doing, man? We got OJ.
Yeah, with the Browns too, I'm confident. It's the first game to start the rest of the year off right and get back to where we should be. Mm-hmm. But the start of the year was tough. The end of the year is a cakewalk, man. We could easily finish out 6-0, no problem. How you feel about your Vikings?
I feel pretty good about them. We're taking on the Chiefs. Going to be a tough team to keep up with, so it's going to be one of those things where you can't fall off pace because I think it's going to be a shootout. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, you're going to start trying to establish the run with Dalvin Cook. Their run defense isn't very good. So we should have some success in like balancing at the beginning. It's just going to be like, if they score first, we're going to have to respond. We can't let them pull away. And if we score first, we can't be having turnovers and shit like that. You know, we're going to have to score, I think, on the majority of our drives. We're not going to be able to get away with punting the ball a lot, especially not any turnovers. I mean, even one turnover will scare me. They're a good team even without Patrick Mahomes. I do see us winning the game though. What's up, Jason? He's got to beat.
Oh, he's got to beat.
Meek Mill and Drake going bad. All right.
It's a good one. Did you see MH had one a little while back? He's
Yep.
got another one now.
Dilated Peoples.
All right, yeah. Just want to make sure you got it.
Yep.
But yeah, I think you guys are gonna pick apart that Chiefs defense, and with no Mahomes, I think it's gonna be a breeze.
Yeah.
No,
Fucking.
not a
You know
breeze.
what? They're a good team. They're a good team, and they looked really good without Mahomes. But I expect Zimmer to fucking scheme up some good shit for what's his name? What's their backup?
Matt Moore.
Matt Moore.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. MH has
And
another
you guys
one.
are a good, you guys are a good run stopping team too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really see Williams or McCoy getting it going.
Right. Yeah, guys, throw instrumentals in the chat if you got them. What up, crazy mofo? Bobby asked Nick, did Baker see them boogeymen last Sunday?
He might have saw like one or two ghosts. He didn't see like
He wasn't on any
didn't
Sam
see
Darnold
11.
shit.
he didn't see 11 like Darnold did.
Right. Your Cards did okay. Yeah, they did. My dad's a Cardinals fan, so I was cheering for him. I actually had to go in a little bit on 49ers after they won and talk a little shit to Rocha and
Yeah.
Sir.
Bro, Chacho's in the house.
All three. Let's see. Gangstar full clip. All right. If you guys didn't see, this is the hat that's going in this week. Official. I got to get a case for this thing. I'm not really going to be wearing it. I probably got to get another one so I can wear that one, you know what I mean? Besides, this one's got fucking Josh's funk all over it and shit, probably, you know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Dude, that's even better. That's like game worn.
Right. Jimmy G got you 36 points in fantasy, mofo. Nice.
Damn, nice, mofo.
That's good. Connor says Patriots are losing this Sunday. Ooh, to the Ravens? That's right. Connor's a Ravens fan, ain't he?
I don't know. They could. Connor fucked with me in my prediction video. He before he even watched it, he commented "You better pick the Ravens over the Pats," and then later he edited it it's alright that you didn't.
I did see that. Yeah, Patrick Peterson did not look like himself last night, man. That dude was not having a good game. He gave up a big play and all that. Crazy says, yeah, because Breeze was on a bye week. Got to work with what you got. What's up, Bobby? You got a beat for me? I'm taking suggestions. That's what this is all about. Nick, I know you're gonna have a few.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a few.
I gotta think a couple of my own too. I already threw 0 to 100 in there.
Real quick.
What else? Oh, I've been listening to a lot of Kevin Gates lately.
Yeah, oh yeah. I like Kevin.
Do you know his song "In My Feelings"?
Yeah.
That's like my favorite song by him.
Yeah, that one's nasty. I think the one day you sent it to me and you're just I know you like Gates. This is my favorite, and I bumped it for a little bit.
Yeah,
Played it on replay twice. Yeah, I like him.
really good. Let's see. Yeah, I think the Vikings should get it done though.
All right, you said you wanted to hop on something and fucking just straight up destroy it. So I'm going with shit that bangs or shit that's fast this week.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't want to. This one I slacked on. Obviously, it's been like a month since our last stream, longer than that. But every time I sat down, it's not that I didn't have fun. I kind of slacked too much. But I also had to write a little bit deep on that beat. I didn't have to be storytelling exactly, but it had to have some heart and some thought in it. This week, I'm trying to fucking be creative, get stupid, and just catchy and and just kind of wild out a little bit.
Yeah.
Give Me the Loot by Biggie? Hell yeah. That matches that perfect, Scott.
All right. Yeah, write that one down for Scott. And while you're writing down, write down the runner-up last week that finally got picked. Now, I still want to hear you on it.
Drake?
Write down Drake Light Up for me.
Light Up. That one is like due any week. You know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
I'm also going to go with Mac Miller's Insomniac Off Faces.
Okay. What's up, Tom? How you doing, man? Welcome. Thanks for coming through. Tom, what kind of music do you like? Yeah, Scott, that was like a perfect pick for what I was trying to talk about.
I stole his pick.
Who?
Bobby.
Wait.
Oh,
you said Mac? What'd you say about Mac? Insomniac?
Yeah, Off Faces.
Yeah. All right. Got that in there.
Tom likes rock and heavy metal.
Rock and heavy metal. All right, cool. Well, Tom, I'm doing this stream because I make hip hop and trying to come up with a beat to write to. So I've been trying to do these weekly projects where everybody can suggest a beat and we pick one out of the hat at the end of the stream. So if you know any hip hop or if you have a suggestion for anything that's kind of near hip hop that I'd be able to write to, throw it in the chat, man, and I will add it to the hat and we'll come up with something. What's up, Pat? How you doing, man? Who is Leafs defense is a bum? And I've seen him around all the time.
That's Treat from Rum Boys.
It is Treat. Okay.
Yeah, he always has different names and stuff all the time.
I was gonna say I seen that, but what's going on though, Treat?
Yeah, what's up, Treat?
Pat, how the hell are you, man? How you doing today?
Oh, homeboy Pat's in here. What's up?
1984.
That's my man.
Hell yeah. What else am I gonna throw in there? I got two in there. You said go Giants. Did you catch any of that World Series?
Bits and pieces of it.
What'd you think?
I thought it was a good series. I'm happy for the Nationals getting there first. If I kind of like the Astros, like I respect like the amount of talent that they've accumulated and how deep that squad is. I've always liked Altuve. I think Bergman is a stud. They took my boy Brantley, who I fucking wish we had back this year. I like their squad, but the Nationals have a nitty-gritty squad themselves. They got a lot of youth talent, too.
Mm-hmm.
Soto, Rendon. They're going to be nice. They're going to be a force. And I heard, what's his name wants to sign back already. That stud pitcher, I always forget his name.
Who? For the Astros?
Mm-hmm.
I
forget.
That they had already?
Yeah.
I know that they took Greinke from us, so I was kind of cheering for him.
Yeah.
But
That's who it is.
yeah,
I heard he already wants to re-sign.
nice. Yeah. Astros had Greinke from us, and then the Nationals had Corbin from us. So, I mean, I like Greinke more than Corbin, but either way, I wanted the Nationals to win, so I was happy to see them win. Their bats were hot all the way through the playoffs, man. Up until Game 3 of the World Series, they were fucking killing it the entire time. Like, they scored 12 runs in Game 2. Then they dropped 3 straight. I was like, fuck, man, they're going to lose it. I had some faith in them, but, man, they got their bats hot again just in time. Fucking, what was it, 8th inning of Game 7? So,
Yeah.
good for them, man. I'm happy for them. And I was super happy for Robbie. All right, mofo,
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah, I'm retarded. I don't know why I thought Granky was on.
Tom said Naughty by
Yeah.
Nature. Do you got a
think
certain
it's,
song, Tom? Because I like Naughty by Nature. I can pick a song from him if that's all you got. But if you got a particular song by him, let me know. And then Jason said Kevin Gates, Let It Sing. I got yours, mofo.
Droplet and Drake trophies.
Yeah, man, I fucking love Kevin Gates. He's so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's slick. I like him.
He's
too.
so different. He's just kind of like his own fucking unique style. Not necessarily a music, that too, but his personality. Pat's just chilling. Let's see what he said here. Bobby said, I had Speak My Piece bumping through the streets of Boston, QC. When the radio sucks, you bump your homies. Hell yeah, man. I bump my homies all the time. When I'm in the car and stuff like that. I got people who I've only met one time, and I got their music from them. And they probably have no idea that I bump their shit like at least once a month. Actually, they influence some of the stuff that I put in my rhymes too. So, and they probably have no idea. But it's still cool. You gotta show some love to your local talents, and especially your friends. Let's see.
Hey, I got one. That's
JR.
a little fat.
JR said Yankees better get Cole. Man, fuck the Yankees.
I don't think the Yankees are going to. I heard reports that the Angels are pushing hard for him.
I don't hate the Yankees as much as I used to, but it's like the Patriots to me, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you get them, good for you guys. What were you going to say, Nick?
Oh, I got one in mind.
Hip Hop Hooray.
beat-wise,
Hip Hop Hooray, I got you.
That's kind of faster and it hits hard too. It's a early 2000s. I think you could kill it better than Dude did, but I'm going Trillville Some Cut.
Okay. Trillville, man, yeah, that just speaks heavy and fucking
Yeah, bumping.
bumping. What was it? Which one?
Some Cut.
Some cut, right? G-Eazy, No Limit. All right, I'll throw that in there. How's Camel doing? They're handling some business in chat or something.
You want to have some shit like where you can get angry with it, like, are you trying to get like hype? Are you trying to like lay down some like, not angry, but just I don't know, like.
What are you talking about? What are you thinking?
Just some mean shit. I'm thinking something that bumps, and he's kind of like a yeller over his stuff, but I dig him. I was thinking about an Exhibit song and a popular one too.
Which one?
I was thinking Front to Back.
I'll throw that in there for sure. Front to back.
That's one of my faves, man.
Exhibit's always angry, isn't he?
Yeah. That's why I was like asking if you want to go with like an aggressive, like kind of yelly tone.
G-Eazy, No Limit. I gotta throw that one in there. I didn't write that down yet. I saw G-Eazy one time at a basketball game.
Yeah, he's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I like him.
I fuck him. He's just kind of like I put him like in like the Drake category, like the not like full on rapper, like a little singing mixed in, little slow stuff mixed in, like a little poppy, like just borderline.
Yep.
But I still like him. I fuck with him.
Yeah, I like him a lot. And as a girl, Halsey, she's good.
Yeah. Yeah,
California
I
Love.
don't know, like I liked her before all that shit, happened with those two, and she supposedly like cheated on him with MGK or shit like that, and then made all these accusations that ended up being bullshit about the man. I kind of have a changed opinion of her
On who?
on Halsey,
No, but she said stuff on who?
on G-Eazy about like how he's a drunk and like abusive.
Oh,
And shit
she
like
did?
That.
Oh, are they not together no more?
Yeah, they're not together no
Oh,
more.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he made a fucking like halfway diss track about her, like saying that fucking like something along the lines like because she's like been in like she's been like hospitalized like for like losing her shit, like mental institution, like borderline. And he like had these lines where he's like, it's a matter of time before you like go back to something like that. And just like then like you'll be worried about like your shampoo and fucking shit like that, like some celebrity like high class shit.
Uh-huh.
Like just went in on her.
Damn. I got you, Bobby. He said, how about some Eminem? I'm going to throw Till I Collapse in there. Because you can't go wrong with that one. What else we got? California Love by Tupac. I'll throw it in there. Fuck it. I can't. I'd be a fool to turn down a Tupac song.
Oh yeah, but I'll have to try to find that song. I forget the name of it offhand, but where he kind of like sneak disses like her and has a halfway burn track, and he like even said like lines along the lines of like with all these groupies and like girls I meet that just like want to get to know me and talk to me, like why I didn't need you, like like just sneak this. And she made a song of her own kind of like that, like talking about how like guys fuck her over and kind of like on that whiny like ish. So like right after the fact. So I think that affected her, his song.
Oh shit, that bounced out. I'm gonna have to rewrite it. Got you. I didn't even know that. He said X by Exhibit. Got you. And then Bobby says, I'd smash Halsey. Oh, we know.
Fucking, he would break Halsey. Like, literally.
Right.
She would have to be like scooped up. Like, you remember in Space Jam when they bring out the Looney Tunes truck and they like pump them back up? I'm just kidding, Bobby. Fuck you.
Damn. That's funny shit, though. Yeah. Yeah, dude, my son's... That sucks that Curry's out for 3 months minimum. You hear about that?
Yeah, that's brutal, man.
That shit sucks. Bro, are you using the same pen as me?
Really?
No, it's just orange.
Kinda. That's funny.
What's up, Eli? He said, hello, sir. I'm becoming a composer because of you guys. And I'm making wrestling music.
Oh, yeah, you are. Keep that shit up, man.
That's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna...
Good to hear.
If you're putting it on YouTube, I'm gonna subscribe to you, so I'll check it out if you put something out. Otherwise, let me know where to find it. Check it out. That's good shit. Halsey had good music, but she's crazy.
Dude, she's batshit crazy. Like,
I didn't know she was crazy.
Like, crazier than the biggest shithouse rat.
No
Like,
wonder
she
Kelsey
is-
likes her. Fuck.
Oh, that's fucked.
Lakers versus Mavs later. That'll be a great matchup. Hell yeah.
I'm a sucker for the crazy ones, too. Just,
They're fun. But yeah, anybody streaming that game later, crazy? Metallica, Master of Puppets. Shit. That'd be if somebody made like a hip hop remake of that. First of all, that'd probably be impossible. Master of Puppet, I'm pulling your strings. Shit would be crazy. I've never liked him. He's too cocky. Steph Curry has won a title already, too. Yeah, I guess so. I still like him. I still like watching him. What's up? What's the B word? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming through. B-Word makes good content, man. Ravens fan. Puts out Ravens stuff. I know him through Engraven Vids. Good dude. B-Word, welcome to the stream, man. I'm doing weekly writing projects, so everybody can come through, put a beat in the chat if you got any kind of hip-hop instrumental suggestion. I'm writing them down. I'm putting them in a hat, and we pick one out at the end. And by next week, hopefully, it's been a month between last one and this one, but by next week, I'll have something written to whichever one we come up with, and before we do our next stream. So thank you for coming through, man. Bobby says, why is it that them crazy chicks will make you see God in bed? It's so hard to say no.
Dude.
I don't have an answer for you, Bobby. What do you want me to say?
I don't know what it is, but I am not complaining.
Nick is a smart one about it, though. Nick knows. Yeah, I do, B-Word.
Or you got the soul suckers, man.
Yep.
We've talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that be giving you neck, man, it feels like they're taking your soul out of your body. You got the shakes and everything.
You look like that dude from Monsters, Inc. when they put that thing on him that sucks the scream out of him. All right, Tom, later, man. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, B-Word, I got a few songs out on the channel. You can check them out. It's been a while since I put out an original song, but that's why I'm trying to do these streams, just kind of give myself some writing practice, and also get a little practice with the program I use, and give people a reason to come through the channel between songs. So Eli says, got a war type beat. Is that an actual beat out there? If it is, I'll look it up. If it's out there, I'll write it down. B-Word says, crazy chicks got that grip. They got that G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip.
Better have the grip.
Let's see right here. God of War.
That's funny shit.
Damn, there's like 100 God of War type beats. Slim thick chicks, the devil.
That makes me think of Waterboy. For real.
Man, I've seen the devil in all types of chicks. I'm just happy to have a girl who takes care of me right now.
Dude,
you know?
I instantly thought Waterboy, and she showed me her boobies, and I like those too.
He had to come back to say that. And she showed me her boobies, and I like those too. Eli, it's the QC92 on everything. Let's see. Let me find it real quick. _QC92. That channel, that account that I just commented with is the gaming channel. I got like a bunch of Call of Duty clips and fucking a little bit of Rocket League and the new Call of Duty, stuff like that. I just throw whatever clips I get at that account. So if you feel like subscribing to that, hit it up. But yeah, I'll follow you back, Eli. Man, every time you're on here, man, I'm looking at your background and shit. I gotta get me a room set up like that. Your man cave is legit, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And when you were showing us the other day, those like all that, your desk and stuff like that, man, it looks sick. Gotta get me something like that.
I appreciate that, man. It's kind of just stuff that I've accumulated over time. Going to signings, going to buying stuff from the team shops, going to like garage sales or like resales, stuff like that. Or I got a lot of my stuff from going to like flea market type stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's really big around here. At least twice a year, there's like a big like sports memorabilia show at like the like convention center and shit like that. I always go.
It's probably, nice. You live in Cleveland, so you probably find a lot more stuff than you would if you didn't. So that's pretty good.
But believe it or not, you find like all teams. People come from out of states, and like there's fans of teams everywhere. But yeah, you see a lot of other team stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got like a few stores that pop up here and there, in all the malls and stuff like that they have like as soon as you walk in from wall to corner to wall, it's all just alphabetical order from Cardinals to Redskins, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
I found a few things. Ice Cube.
And two, I like filmed like the tour of everything down here, and I was just gonna put it up like just raw and kind of like not really like edited or like anything with it, but I want to kind of get an intro going and kind of just practice editing and just get good with stuff and then put that out. But I think it might come out soon. I might just like re-edit it later if I get something new, because I think there's another big show coming to the convention center, like I think like January 10th or something like that. I'll probably go to that too and end up spending a lot more than I should. Yeah, because that's what usually happens when I go there.
I can imagine. Eli says, I wish you guys work for a wrestling company one day doing music. I'd like to make music for anything, It's fun. I mean, like doing Roach's intro and stuff like that, that's enough for me. I'm having fun, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool to just like do something like that for him. Cause like those aren't my teams, but I'm looking up highlights for fucking Sharks, 49ers, Warriors and stuff like that. Those were some badass clips, you know what I mean? And then I made that beat, so it's kind of cool to be able to provide that for somebody. B-Word says, what are your favorite artists to listen to? Lately, I've been listening to, maybe not like real recently, but as of like the last few years, I've been on a lot of the same stuff. So Joey Badass, Big Crit, what have I been on a lot of? Kevin Gates, just because that's not like real recent, but I've been back on him lately. Let me check the playlist. Hell yeah, Bobby, I got you. I was just already thinking about that. I don't know why I haven't done something for you yet. The Game, Freddie Gibbs. I really like Anderson .Paak. Mozzie's been my shit lately.
Yeah,
what about you? Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nip, man. I've been bumping a lot of Mac, a lot of Nip. Always keeping my roots with Bone Thugs. Mm-hmm. And then too, like ever since that one day, like when we were talking about it, like going back and playing No Ceilings, the whole mixtape through.
Dude, I was doing that today. I was thinking about you.
Yeah. Dude, I've been doing that like at least once a week. I've been going back and like listening to No Ceilings, like just through. Like it's a classic.
Hell yeah.
But I kind of been mixing it up.
Got you. No, I haven't listened to Starlito, whoever that is, but I just added it to the playlist. So he says, yeah, Nick, that man cave looks good. Yeah, that's not even like the whole thing, but he's got it going. No Ceilings was nasty.
It's like one wall out of 4, and it's like a 20-foot by 10-foot room.
Yeah. Just your desk was like, it looks like you didn't even have enough room for all the stuff you got.
No, I don't. Like, I have to like sit away from my desk a little bit. Like I can't like be like right up on it. Like I was writing all that shit for that video and the article I probably might put out. Like I'm like literally like writing it like sideways like this for like, because I just am running out of room on everywhere, man. Everything's just, this whole room is blown the fuck out with shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He says, yeah, R.I.P. Nipsey. I've been on Nipsey binge for a few weeks now. Yeah. Yeah, Nipsey was the shit, man. And what's funny is I was just getting back into a swing with Nipsey right before he died. It was kind of crazy how it happened. Yeah, B-Word. He says, check him out. He was a ghostwriter for Like Father, Like Son album? Really? Okay. I got to check him out then. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. Yep. And I knew this in the back of my mind, but I didn't really think about it. But John Witherspoon was also Granddad in Boondocks. So that fucking sucks because I think they're making new Boondocks if they didn't already. I thought I heard that they were going to make a new season. But yeah, man, Big Crit is my shit. I love Crit. I love how he's loyal to himself. He puts his heart in his work. I respect him. And yeah, he lives in Cleveland. Yep.
Eli has have 10 favorite rock bands. Dude, that's tough. I like a lot of rock, classic rock,
He said what?
and like the 90s, 2000s alternative stuff. But to name like a top 10 just offhand, like there's quite a few that I like and listen to.
Top
It's
10.
kind of like the same ones that you do, QC. Like whenever we talked about like 90s, 2000s like
Mhm.
rock or like even old classical rock, like we kind of like the same shit.
That man OJ in the chat, I know him. Family friend of ours, and he is a big influence on a lot of the rock that I came up listening to when I got a little older. So I mean, he
Yeah.
already knows. But yeah, not necessarily all from the 90s, but Metallica, AC/DC. I was a big Linkin Park fan as a kid growing up. Killswitch Engage. There's a band called Billy Talent. I think they're from Europe somewhere. An old manager of mine got me into them, and they're really good. I like how catchy they are. Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. My dad, like, a good thing, like, OJ's a real one for showing you some of that and getting you into some of that. But on that subject and what we're talking about now, my dad would fucking kill me if I was on camera to the fucking world. He'd even kill me just hearing around town that I did not mention that I liked and that he fucking burned them into my brain as a kid. Leonard Skinner, Pink Floyd,
Yep.
Aerosmith, AC/DC, like that. Those types.
Skynyrd, man. I actually like Skynyrd a lot.
Dude, Skinner
We
just
talked about that.
dude, slept on there, dude.
He said what? He said something about Rob Zombie. Big fan of Rob Zombie. Okay. I like Rob Zombie.
Zombie's good.
I only
Yeah,
I
like
only
Rob.
know a couple of his songs. Bobby says, I'm going to spark up a nice Nicaraguan cigar and chill with the fam. All right, man. Have a good night. Sounds like a good Friday night.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm jelly. I haven't had a cigar in a minute.
Oh, and you're from Mississippi. Yeah, he has that UGK sound. Man, I know you know the song B-Word, Country Shit with him and Ludacris. When he says, what does he say? He said, bitch, I'm UGK influenced. Slow it down, chop, chop, and screw it. I was like, that song is just iconic to me. Like, if you got a good sound system, that's the first song you need to bump is Country Shit by Big Crit and Ludacris.
Yeah.
Love that song.
That's a
Actually,
good
you know
one.
what? I'm going to throw that in the hat.
Hell yeah. I always liked David Banner too.
Yep, David Banner.
He says it was stupid hard. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Country shit. Country shit. I love that song.
Ludacris was dope back then. He even still is now. I like Luda. He just doesn't really put anything out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think he produces now mainly, right?
Luda? I'm not even sure. But, Bobby says, QC, you and Nick are the fan, Brusky. I'm going to smoke and chill with y'all. Hell yeah. Yeah, so if you guys haven't, or, you know, if you get a chance, check out the other stuff that I posted on this channel, because I just posted something today before we went live. It was what the, you know, the last stream we did, the beat we came up with for that. I put out what I came up with to that earlier today. I kind of rushed that one, but we're getting back on track here. I feel like I could have put a little more quality into the editing of that. I really got it all done in like an hour. But check them out. This whole thing's supposed to be a reason for me to get practice within Logic, the program that I use, and just writing. So we're gonna get back on track here, but check him out. He said Luda was underrated. Luda got movie money and he didn't get a rap. That's true. That is true.
Kind of that.
Luda was the man back in the day, though. Like early 2000s, he was just the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't know that anymore. You know, people, those who don't remember don't know that Luda was the shit.
Yeah, man, I loved some of his classics, man. Get Back will like always be one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Number one spot when that shit came out with Austin Powers, dude. I loved that.
Number one
was,
spot?
Like,
Hell yeah.
the corniest, but that shit was so funny.
Fantasy. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes. When he said, I want to get you in the Georgia Dome on the 50-yard line while the Dirty Birds kick for 3. And if you like it in the club, we can do it in the DJ booth or in the back of the VIP. Dude, that song is slick. Luda's a spitter. Luda's a spitter.
Chicken and beer and word of mouth were disgusting.
He said Lil Wayne's underrated. I don't know about underrated. But he is. I'll give Wayne his props.
Yeah, he's Lil Wayne's Lil Wayne.
He gets his love, so you don't got to call him underrated. Back seat, windows up, yeah. Luda, man, Luda was.
You know who I like too that a lot of people sleep on too, but he had some bangers. Nelly.
Oh hell yeah, Nelly's always in there for me. What's your favorite Nelly song?
Ooh, dude, that's tough. That's tough. I like too many of them. I don't know. I'd probably have to say Country Grammar, but I like. There's like 5 that I could name in that like.
I'm throwing Ride With Me in the hat.
Ride With Me is nasty. I too like EI a lot.
Yep. Ride With Me.
Yeah, with the Saint Lunatics, man.
If you want to go and take a ride with me, that beat is so sick too. God, and that is just so nostalgic, man. That's when I lived in Phoenix, and it just takes me right back. Lil Jon was the shit.
One that I have mentioned as a suggestion song for the past couple, but I'm going to mention it again just because Ride With Me was mentioned, and it totally reminds me of it so much. It's a chiller beat, but I still feel like you would kill it. Throw My Life Be Like.
Oh, yeah. Grits.
Yeah. Air Force One was that shoe back in the day. I got a pair of Air Force Ones sitting on a shelf right here.
Ride With Me. Yeah, that's my jam, man. Nelly. God, he was just... I don't even know if he was a rapper, you know? He was just his own thing, too, back then, at that time. I mean, he was just coming with some really slick delivery, you know?
Yeah, he had his own style.
Yeah. Ghetto Quran. I know I've heard it, but off the top of my head, and feel like I've heard it. He said, Crazy Muffle says he's dipping out. Got to get some beers for the Laker game. All right, man. I'll be talking to you later.
Yeah, take care, man. Have a beer for us, bro.
He said, hell yeah, I have a new favorite heavy metal, Parkway Drive. I've heard of them.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah. I think somebody just mentioned to me when I was hunting the other day with a couple guys, and I think one of them brought them up. There's another band. I bet he would know who they are. They do like horror songs, and all of their videos are like they did I don't know if it was an It video. They're all like just fucking like vulgar, crazy music videos, but the songs are badass. Slipknot is the shit, hell yeah. Outkast, gotta mention Outkast. What's up, Nina?
That just says hot in here was his fade.
Hot in here, yeah. I remember the very first time I heard that song. they played it in the class I was in. It was on the radio, so it was the clean version, but I never heard the song before, and I had just moved to Arizona. And they played this song. The song comes on, and all the kids in the classroom started dancing and stuff. I was like, all right, this song is legit.
Yeah, dude. It was one of those songs like Tipsy, where just when you heard it, you got hyped. And like everybody kind of like put it on that level.
Mm-hmm. B-Word says that joint is New York gangster history book. Really? I'll check it out then. He's talking about Ghetto Quran. I'll have to add that to the playlist too. Yeah, you got to check out What's the B-Word, man. He's a good dude. I'm loyal to some channels that aren't even like related to the teams I like and stuff, like Engraven, which is how I met him. You know Engraven.
Yeah.
That was like the first sports channel that I was just in all the time, just for no reason. Because I like his content. He's a good dude, you know what I mean? He used to stream between all the primetime games, but what were you saying?
I like him too, man. Like, you kind of like were talking about him, and I checked him out, and I don't know. I used to like really have something against Baltimore Ravens fans, but there's some good rational ones. Like he's one of them. There's other ones like that, but it kind of showed me that they're not all delusional and fucking always on bullshit. But I mean, we even have Cleveland fans that are on bullshit. I'd like to see the mutual combat agreement law get passed, and I'd like to have a word or two with the guy that punched Myles Garrett in the face, because you're representing the rest of us in a bad fucking way.
Right.
But yeah, and I like Engraven. He is chill. I like his content too.
Yeah, that's my boy.
It's just in there, man. I started like a sailor. You mean you were talking about that? I'm sorry, you just like,
right.
Yo, man, I really gotta try not to swear in there.
It's a tough thing when you're not used to it. It actually surprises the hell out of me how many people come through his streams and don't swear. Like, people know the deal in there, which is pretty cool. But like,
yeah.
And for me, I've been in there so long, even before Sports Fear and all that, so it's just a switch in my head. I don't even think about it. It's just like that. But Flemno Raps, no, I haven't. But when you said that, I subbed them up. I'm going to check them out. I got like 3 things to check out after the stream.
Flem is raw. Like his like sports documentaries and like the Where Are They Nows are sick.
Really? Okay.
I watch him a lot. He's a Bengals fan, but he's like really chill. He's a rational fan too.
Okay, I'll check him out. Bobby, he says, "How about Patriots, Nick? How are we?" Yeah, he must be letting that he must be inhaling that cigar smoke.
Yeah. Pats fans are all right, man.
He's over there feeling himself.
We all fucking hear you guys fucking start talking, and we just go, oh, this fucking guy. But yeah, you guys are all right.
Actually, this YouTube community has opened my eyes a lot to respecting other fan bases, like the Eagles, Philly 500, the Packers, Tom Grassi. So Patriots. I'm still looking for a guy that'll make me respect the Patriots. I'm just playing, Bobby. No, but you know what I mean. It's like you always know that there's the good fans, the bad fans, and all that stuff. It's just
every town has one fucking idiot, one village idiot.
Yep.
There's always a small percentage of any fan base that are fucked up and you cannot reason with and do not like. But I have a lot of respect for all fans, all everybody's teams. But with the Patriots, though, I respect them. I respect the dynasty. I respect TB12. I respect Belichick. But when that's over, you're going to be just like the rest of us, man. You're going to be heading to rebuild and go through it and have years of losing.
Someday.
It's like the same thing how I feel like the Warriors. Like those teams that are on top for a while, I always like to see that like next up-and-coming underdog team like dethrone them. I always like seeing that.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, like Tom Grassi is like probably the most decent Packers fan I've ever. Just because I'm biased, you know what I mean? I'm a Vikings fan, so when most of my interactions with Packers fans is shit talk, you know what I mean? I mean, I've had a couple best friends who are Packers fans, and I used to watch games with their entire family who were like huge season ticket owners and go down there and watch games like every other week and stuff like that. So I know how it is. I know that there's good people out there, but
Yeah.
like I guess it's different on the internet though. You know, to like find a streamer like Tom Grassi, I can go in there anytime and be like Skull, and I'm not gonna catch too much shit for it. It's like, you know, everybody's. It is a Packers channel, but everybody's cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like when you get nasty, like when, like, because there's always that small percentage that are, Bobby, I agree, asshats in every fan base, but.
Yep.
Yeah, and like all like the sports YouTube community, like everything's pretty chill. Like shit talk really isn't even all that bad until somebody takes it beyond that point.
Usually a kid
then,
or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's usually some kid.
Yeah.
Like Iverson. Fucking Iverson making the Suns look bad.
Yo, I feel for you, man, because you're my boy. I root for the Suns for that, and Thor too. But yeah, sometimes Iverson just makes me just like, dude, I hope they go fucking 0-82. Sometimes it just makes you think it.
At first I was shit talking. I'm like, man, just stop. But then after a while I was like serious. I'm like, man, shut up. You're making us look bad. And how you gonna talk shit before the game starts, but then when we're up by 30, be like, we're gonna blow it. Like that's when I want you to talk shit. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's what I'm gonna be covering in this piece, talking about like I'm doing like that, like what's going on with the media and like Baker versus the media, other athletes versus the media, but I'm also talking like state of the Browns. And dude, fuck those Browns fans that dude like are already just, they hopped on the fucking hype train, the hope train as I call it, and now like I do not want to see them when we possibly win the last 6 games and maybe like make a run and are, you know, within winning and you're clinching the division in the final 2 games. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to see you like the same people that, oh, let's trade Odell, like we shouldn't have lost people on the offensive line, like let's strip away the talent because we're the same old Browns. Dude, that shit pisses me off. I hate fans like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a lot of them too. I mean, I understand some of them are just used to losing and just it's what they know. Like the organization and the fan base needs to get out of the losing culture, but there's fans that just like, I don't know, like can't wait till we have that respect from other teams, from other fans in the league, and the ones that just like after 5-7 games that just like cry shit wolf and fucking go high. This, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I can feel that. If any of you have any last suggestions or any suggestions at all for instrumental to throw in the hat, make sure you put it in the chat. That way when we go to wrap things up, we can have them in there. Usually last call goes for about another half hour, but just get them in there if you think of any. Bobby says, who do y'all think has the best chance to take out the Patriots? I think it's going to be the Chiefs. Nah, I don't think it's going to be the Chiefs because Chiefs don't have a good defense. I think it's going to be... Oh, you mean on your schedule? I would say, I guess, Ravens. Chiefs, if they get Mahomes, yeah, to knock you off. But if it comes down to, like, playoffs or something like that, then Packers, that would be in the Super Bowl, since they're in the NFC. Got to give the Niners some respect. I mean, they're 8-0. Their defense is legit. Their offense is doing things. So I would say Packers, Niners, but that's NFC, so that would be in the Super Bowl. And I don't know if you play any of those teams. I don't think you do. And then otherwise, Ravens this week, Saints. Yep, Saints too.
You talking for eliminator picks?
No, for to beat the Patriots.
Oh. Yeah, I could see. Maybe the Ravens get him. When Mahomes gets healthy, I could see maybe them beating him. But I really think that if they have if they have one loss like going into the final week, I really think they're gonna just rest. It all if they get one loss, I don't think Belichick will rest anybody. Like he'll want to go 16-0. But if they have one loss coming in that final week, I think they'll rest everybody, and I think the Dolphins will actually like catch them slipping and beat them because anything happens in those divisional games. I know it's the Dolphins, I know, but if you're going with all second stringers and resting people for the playoffs, and you already have one loss and you're not going undefeated, it's Miami's game to fuck up.
I got you. Y2K? No, I never heard of him.
You think they're gonna go undefeated, or you think they have a chance to?
Patriots?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna go undefeated. Yeah, they totally have a chance to, of course. There's 8 more games left, and I got to assume that somewhere in there they'll take it now. That's my only reasoning. I'm not really like putting any real thought process into that, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did go undefeated. You know, I think they're gonna lose this week.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd put my money on the Patriots, but I'm hoping Baltimore knocks them off.
I hope they don't. Like just for division.
For your division, yeah.
Overall record.
Right.
Because I don't know, they beat us. We beat the Ravens. Like that's kind of my reasoning why I don't think that the Ravens will beat the Pats. Because if you rewatch that Browns-Ravens game, it was a 15-point game. At one point, it was a 22. We let up a garbage touchdown at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't take advantage of some opportunities, and if it were the Patriots playing instead of the Browns playing the Ravens that week, they would have got a 45 piece on them. Like,
yeah,
it would have been bad.
Never heard of Y2K. Rogers says Browns will blow out the Broncos. It's got a catchy beat. Okay. I'll look it up. I'll write it down. Who wins the AFC South?
What do you think?
Well, first of all, I don't think any team in the AFC South I've paid too much attention to. But I think the Jaguars look pretty damn good. I don't know how to compare those teams to each other. Like, I got good ideas of those teams, and they're all doing pretty fucking good. Looking at them right here, I got them pulled up. Colts are 5-2, Texans are 5-3, Jags are 4-4, Titans are 4-4. But I think the Jags stand out the most to me. But the Colts got to get some fucking love, man. I can't sleep on the Colts. I know the Colts. I've been watching Pat McAfee talk about how the Colts have been slept on since like week 3. But that's a tough one to pick, man. That's a tough one to pick. Texans. All these teams are good, man. Like, I haven't paid any in-depth attention to them, but the games that I've watched on all of them, they've all played pretty damn good. I want to say Texans just from my boy Watson, but I want to say Jaguars. Fournette has been killing it. Can't sleep on the Colts. If you gave me if you said put $1 million on it right now, I'm gonna say Texans. What about you?
I'm gonna go Colts. I think everybody sleeps. Like last year, man, they were one of the most impressive teams. They were like that. You want to watch them play team. That just kind of came out and just was dominant and just looked great. Like they were just a fun watch. They were like, I know he's not liked, but it was like watching Steph Curry or like watching like one of the greats like just go out there and perform. I loved watching them in the playoffs last year. I thought they were gonna make it. I really think they had a chance to go Super Bowl. But as far as this year, like they haven't let off at all. Brissett's been a dog for him too, or have gotten the job done when he needs to. So I'm not sleeping on the Colts, but I didn't know how the Jags, picking up Foles, and I didn't know that Minshew mania would come out of nowhere. I do like and respect their team. Fournette has balled, but I think he's balled against subpar teams. Like though he's taking advantage of matchups, but I do like the Texans. I respect the Texans, but I think trading away Clowney, losing J.J. Watt, some other injuries are key. I don't think that offense can match up. Like I kind of see them turning into the Chiefs, having a high-power offense and a weak defense. And coming into this year, I really like the Titans as a sleeper team, as anything could happen with them, because they do have a influx of youth talent. And I thought they would be a halfway sleeper, but I'm going Colts. But I made a prediction at the beginning of this year that I could see 3 teams out of that division making the playoffs. I could see 2 teams winning the wild card in the AFC out of that division.
Yeah. Yeah.
It all depends on the Bills.
Right. Yeah, because the Bills are going to demand a spot, I think. Let's see. Connor says, I feel like Deshaun Watson's going to go on some legendary MVP type run, take Texans, the division. Yeah. What's up, Alex Sports? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming through.
What's up?
How you doing, Alex? Eli says, QC, do you like Kanye West Jesus is King album? I haven't even listened to one song off that shit. I honestly could give a fuck less. I need to check it out, but from what I've heard, everybody's shitting on him. So I don't know. I got to check it out. What do you think, Eli? Kanye is just a little ridiculous, and I really haven't had any desire to even look it up. Have you, Nick?
I heard a couple songs. I don't know. I'm not I don't know. Give me old Kanye. That's kind of my opinion of it.
Right. I'm not going to sit here and hate on Kanye because Kanye is a legend. But I just don't fucking have any interest to look him up, look up the Jesus King stuff. I need to check it out, though, at least. Roger says Texans and Colts will fight for it. Most likely. Connor Burke, Brandon Rogers, Eli, Alex Sports, B-Word if you're still here. If you guys got any beat suggestions, throw them in now, please. Come up with, give me something to throw in the hat. Put it in the chat so I can throw it in the hat. If it's hip-hoppable, I'll make it work.
Bringing it back. You didn't forget.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Hip-hoppable.
That might be the name of the fucking stream at some point. Make a logo. Hip-hoppable. Yeah.
It should be your first mixtape name.
Yeah. Off all remade beats. Alright, I gotta think of one more to put in there for myself. So let me think real quick. I'm gonna check the playlist. See what's on there.
I hit you with 5 or 6 today. I'm gonna just sit on a couple other ones I got for next week.
Got you.
I want to change it up a little bit. Yo, did you keep them all from last time? I remember saying you were thinking about it.
I think Kelsey threw them away.
Yeah.
I don't think I threw them away, but I don't see the hat. I don't see him in the hat. Pretty sure I used the D-backs one last time.
Dude, I remember when he forgot that they were all in there and he dumped it.
Just all over the floor, dude. I was like, fuck. It was 50 pieces of paper.
Probably looked like when you ran over that burlap sack.
It did.
Oh, shit.
Denzel Curry's the shit, too. I think I'm going to do Blessed by Schoolboy Q.
Oh, that's a good one, man. I don't think did we have a schoolboy mentioned through any of these yet?
I don't think once. I don't think anybody's put any schoolboy in there. You're back? All right, Trop. What's up? What's up? Trop, throw your suggestion in doing last call right now. We're going to draw one pretty soon. We got the hat filling up a little bit.
I have a strong feeling that Trop's gonna go with the Drake beat.
You know, I bet you're right.
I have a strong feeling.
Let's see here.
Yeah, you sound like you had quite a few in there that had.
Yeah. It's not the most we've had, but it's a pretty good amount. Let's see. All right, I'm going to give it a minute, and then we'll draw. See what we got. But, yeah, I'm going to have to get this done in a week. I can't be slacking like I did this last one. That was way too long. But it is what it is. Stream when we stream.
Life happens.
Yep.
Life happens, and shit's about timing sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta have that creative spark has to be lit.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Alex. I know Trop's got you. Connor. I know Connor's got you. But if you guys haven't subscribed to Nick, make sure you get over to his channel. He's starting to put stuff out. I think he's got a video coming tonight or tomorrow. Just put one out yesterday. Check it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Hell yeah. All right, dude. Let's just pull one out. Let's pull them out.
Yeah.
Let's pull them out. This is going to be between me and you. I think there's only 3 people in here. Might not be a need for a vote. Let's see what we got. Number 1. Just tiny little pieces of paper. Nelly, ride with me. That was my own.
There you go.
Kevin Gates, Let It Sing.
Ooh.
Alex says, sub to Nick. I should have been sub to him already, but it is done now. Good shit, Alex.
Appreciate that, Alex. Welcome to the family, man.
And last but not least, we got Meek Mill and Drake going bad.
Ooh.
Well, we got Nelly, Kevin Gates, Meek Mill, and Drake. And you know what? I'm going to fucking throw out the Nelly one. Because Ride With Me is a damn good song. But when I'm thinking of that beat, that's another one I might play myself with. Because I don't know if I'd be able to write to that. I mean, obviously it's hip-hopable. So, but that was my own suggestion. So I can throw it out if I want to. Fuck it. 50 Cent, The Game, West Side Story. That is a good one.
That is a good one, too.
So
it's between Kevin Gates.
I'm gonna draw another one. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to have that one in the voting. Oh shit, we're back up to 5. I can do that.
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna vote Nelly just because I got the.
You were?
Yeah, I don't know. Nelly is like up there for me. He's always slept on, underrated, never talked about.
Got you. All right, man.
Go with Nelly, but
Let's get the last one out of here.
I could see what you mean though about like it giving you giving you fits or whatever. Like you like it, but it's just
Yeah, I just feel like it wouldn't. I don't know what I would do with it. You know. Haha! Finally, dude. I might have to throw this one back in there, just because it's meant to be in there. Fucking, you got your Drake.
light up.
Yep. Let's see.
Hell yeah.
See what a fourth one would have been. This one don't count though. Oh, blessed Schoolboy Q. Dope.
Ooh. I like all those.
All right, we got Drake, Light Up, Kevin Gates, Let It Sing, Meek Mill and Drake, Going Bad. So that's 3 of them right there. So throw a 1 in the chat if you want Drake, Light Up, 2 in the chat if you want Kevin Gates, Let It Sing, and 3 if you want Meek Mill and Drake, Going Bad. I'm gonna throw 1 in the chat just because it's that one's been drawn, right?
Yeah,
Light Up.
it was the top, like it was top 3 last time.
I threw in that last second one, West Side Story. But so what you about to do tonight, man?
Probably just kick it, grab some food here soon. I'm dying. I might get me some brew too, and just kick it. I want to write a little bit more. Just got some ideas with that story or article, like kind of that I'm gonna record and kind of just talk out later tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, work on that. I might pop in and hang out with the Rum Boys for a little bit on their After Dark stream.
Okay. You plan on putting that out tomorrow, or you don't have a date for it yet?
What's that?
You don't have a set decision yet.
I'm gonna I want to write a little bit more just because I had you know how when you start writing some shit, whether it be a song or just jotting some stuff down, and then you get momentum and then you don't want to stop.
Yep.
And then you think oh, I want to do this. I want to put that and include that. That's kind of where I'm at. I want to hit the groundwork a little bit more. And I'll probably, I stay up late. I pull all nighters and hang out with you guys all the time. So I might just bounce out of Discord or whatever we're doing or hanging out later and just record it real quick in 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and get through it in 15, 20 minutes so it's not too long. But if not, I'm probably just gonna wake up first thing, film it, edit it for a little while, throw it up with a thumbnail, and just go with it.
Got you. All right, cool.
But tomorrow for sure, at the latest, expect it.
Okay.
If not, get on me.
All right, I will. That fucking video from yesterday of Josh falling out of the chair, that shit is so comedy.
Dude, oh my god.
What up, stupid music? I'm gonna write that down, but we're gonna have to throw it in next time because I already pulled the beats.
Yo,
I pulled out a piece of paper to write on and look what it was.
Fuck you, man.
Still got that up here for some reason.
Oh, shit. But, yeah, we got a couple of votes in there. Oh, I didn't throw mine in. Dude. I know I have the deciding vote to tie it up. I do want to see Kevin, but I don't know, man. I've been saying Light Up, and I just have a feeling if I don't pick it, man, it's not gonna come back around in the final. So I'm going Light Up.
Okay. All right, that'll be what it is then. Light Up by Drake by next week. I think let me check my work schedule real quick. See what I work next week. Try to plan on when I can stream next. Yeah, I might have to go get me a 6-pack too.
Tonight.
Yeah. Right now.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go grab something too.
Let's see, I work Saturday, Sunday. I'm off Monday. Monday and Saturday. So it'll probably be next Saturday.
Hey, but I'll say something because there's only a couple in here with us right now. I think there's 2. But since Josh isn't here, like you just said, that video clip is hilarious. I think I'm gonna edit like later on into like when I start doing like my sports takes like uploads. I'm gonna like put that into like an intro, like hold on to your seats. And then that clip, and then, like just the intro of me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do that. All right, then. Well, all right. So the beat is Drake Light Up. If you haven't heard what I came up with from the last project, I just put it out before this stream, so check that out. Otherwise, we'll be probably back next Saturday. Hopefully you're available then, Nick. If not, figure one of the days around next weekend. So appreciate everybody coming through. Go hit up Nick Howard's channel. If you haven't, boy's going to have some content between either tonight or tomorrow. Nick, thank you. Being the co-host as always.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate it, and thank you for having me, bro, and for the shout out and the love.
Hell yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good one. See you next week. Peace.